Atomic Habits by James Clear. Chapter 6, The Third Law, Make It Easy. Welcome back to Billionaire Mindset Audiobooks. We've covered the first law, make it obvious, and the second law, make it attractive. Now, in Chapter 6, James Clear introduces the third law of behavior change, make it easy. This law is about reducing friction and lowering barriers. If you want a habit to stick, you must make it simple. If it's complicated, painful, or requires too much effort, you won't do it consistently. Why simplicity wins. Human behavior follows the law of least effort. When faced with two options, people naturally choose the one that requires less energy. We order fast food because it's easier than cooking. We check social media because it's easier than reading a book. We watch TV because it's easier than going for a run. It's not that we don't want better habits. It's that better habits often require more effort. The solution? Make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Reduce friction. Friction is the resistance that makes habits harder to do. To build good habits, reduce friction. To break bad habits, increase friction. Examples. Want to practice guitar? Keep it on a stand in the living room instead of in the closet. Want to eat healthier? Pre-cut fruits and veggies so they're ready to grab. Want to exercise? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. On the flip side, want to watch less TV? Unplug it after every use. Want to spend less time on social media? Log out after each session or delete apps from your home screen? Want to spend less money online? Remove stored credit cards from your accounts. By adjusting friction, you make good habits automatic and bad habits inconvenient. The 2-minute rule. One of the most powerful strategies Clear introduces is the 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. The idea is to scale down habits until they are so easy you can't say no. Want to build a reading habit? Read 1 page. Want to start running? Put on your running shoes. Want to eat healthier? Chop 1 piece of fruit. Want to write more? Write 1 sentence. Starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, momentum carries you forward. A 2-minute habit is not the end goal, but it's the entry point. It reinforces identity and gets you moving. Standardize before you optimize. Clear warns against trying to perfect habits right away. First, standardize. Build the routine. Once it's consistent, then optimize. For example, instead of finding the perfect workout routine, just go to the gym regularly. Instead of searching for the best diet plan, start eating a vegetable with every meal. Instead of designing the perfect productivity system, just open your notebook every day. Consistency matters more than intensity in the beginning. Repetition builds automaticity. Habits form not by time, but by repetition. It's not about how many days you've been doing it, but how many times. Doing 1 push-up daily for 30 days builds a stronger habit than doing 100 push-ups once a month. Writing a page daily creates a writer's identity faster than writing 20 pages once in a while. The more you repeat, the more automatic it becomes. Practical applications of the third law. Reduce friction for good habits. Make them as easy as possible. Increase friction for bad habits. Add steps or obstacles. Apply the 2-minute rule. Start habits small to guarantee consistency. Standardize before optimizing. Focus on consistency first, then improve. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Repetition, not perfection, makes habits automatic. A story of simplicity. Consider 2 people trying to build a workout habit. One spends weeks designing the perfect routine, buying equipment, and researching supplements. The other starts with a 2-minute jog around the block. 6 months later, the first person is still planning. The second person is now running miles with ease. Why? Because simplicity beats complexity. Starting small beats waiting for perfection. Conclusion of Chapter 6. The third law, make it easy, teaches us that habits succeed when they are simple and frictionless. If you want to start a habit, make it so easy you can't fail. If you want to break a habit, make it so inconvenient you won't bother. As James Clear puts it, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And systems are built on simplicity and repetition. In the next chapter, we'll explore the 4th law, make it satisfying, why immediate rewards are the key to making habits last.